Skip it up and that up. So a California congressman is being questioned by the Federal Election Commission for using his campaign funds to purchase over $1,300 worth of video games on Steam. Now, the congressman's name is Republican Duncan Hunter out of California. According to the Federal Election Commission, he used his campaign funds on 68 separate occasions to download these games on Steam. Now, Hunter listed the $1,302 on his campaign finance disclosure at the end of 2015. And he put a note there saying personal expense to be paid back. Now, Hunter has a spokesman named Joe Casper, and he said that the congressman's dumbass teenage son used his father's credit card just for one game, and then he went on to purchase a whole bunch of other games, or they're saying here, several, and I quote, several unauthorized charges. And when this happened, the dad, Congressman Duncan Hunter, blocked his son's access to Steam. Casper goes on to say that Hunter is trying to have these unauthorized charges, basically his son purchasing games without his permission, reversed so he could get a refund before actually trying to pay the money back to his campaign account. Now, whether or not the charges were accidental, it's a big deal because you're not supposed to use campaign money for anything personal. This is actually coming right from the House Ethics Committee website. This is what they had to say about using campaign funds. Campaign funds are to be used for bona fide campaign or political purposes only. Campaign funds are not to be used to enhance a member's lifestyle or to pay a member's personal obligations. Members have no discretion whatsoever to convert campaign funds to personal use. Now, a fun little fact about Congressman Duncan Hunter is he has defended video games in the past before. Right after the Sandy Hook shooting, he actually defended video games in an article that was in Politico and said that regulating video games is not the solution. This is exactly what the congressman had to say in that Politico opinion piece. The narrative that children and young adults today stare at television and computer screens, developing lethal skills through first-person gaming experiences, disingenuously portrays video games as having a corrosive influence. The problem with this rationale is that it conveys an image that America's youth are incapable of discerning right from wrong, which is simply not true. Now, Congressman Hunter has gotten some heat from the Federal Election Commission in the past. Actually, September 21st of last year, they questioned him about a payment of $1,650 to the Christian Unified Schools of El Cajon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And that was listed as a personal expense to be paid back. But Hunter's spokesman, once again, Joe Casper, said that this was a donation and it is allowed under House rules. It was mistakenly listed as a personal expense when it wasn't. Now, here's my opinion on this whole thing. A politician doing something shady is not shocking. Panama Papers, anyone? I'm not going to go into that, but look it up. Panama Papers, and you could see politicians worldwide have done some very, very interesting and shady things. That's all I'll say. I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, though, because if he was looking to do something under the table with campaign funds, I don't think it would be for $1,300 on Steam games and $1,650 to a school. I mean, maybe they're going to find more things that, you know, it all adds up and ends up being tens of thousands of dollars. But right now, I could picture, how many stories have I covered on here, and just you've heard them in general, where a dad gives his kid a credit card and he goes and buys a billion different games when he wasn't supposed to, or he racks up a bunch of money on microtransactions, and it turns into a mess. I have a feeling that his kid it's typical dumbass teenage kid thing, bought more games than he should have. Should this guy, this Congressman Duncan Hunter, why I can't remember his name is beyond me, should he have given his kid a credit card to buy goddamn video games? No, of course not. But I just don't think that, I mean, why would he list it in his campaign expenses? Why would he make it so transparent if he was trying to do something shady? He's probably just trying to get the money back from Steam before he has to take it out of his own pocket because his kid bought a whole bunch of crap that he shouldn't have. I just don't. If this Congressman Hunter was trying to do something with money, we would find out tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars, not pocket change, not peanuts like this. Maybe it is. Maybe he just thought, I'll just $1,300, no one will care, no one will notice. Maybe he did, he just like, oh yeah, I'll pay it back later, and he had no intention of paying it back, but I just doubt it. Why would he want to ruin his career over something so stupid? If he was trying to get away with a shit ton of money, then okay, now it makes more sense. But $1,300, $1,650 to Christian Unified Schools, it just doesn't add up. I think it was just an honest mistake. This kid did something dumb. He is going to either try to pay it back or he's trying to get the money refunded, and we can move on from this. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something else, some other dirt about him. But as of now, I just don't see this as a big deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. I'm sorry for the dearth of videos the past few days. I'm just finally doing the major renovation, which even my other workstation update videos that I've promised I was going to do. Let me explain to you the story. I live in a house that has two separate apartments. We live in the upstairs one, and there's a downstairs one that was abandoned. And I cleaned my work area, but I want to use more of this work area for where the other abandoned apartment is to do other things. I want to kind of set up a green screen and do other crap and set up another area where I could do streaming and just use it. It's a big area, but I've only cleaned and utilized a small part of it because there was a whole bunch of other crap. And I've been cleaning. And I have been getting rid of cardboard, and I've been moving furniture that hasn't been touched, and I've been moving tools and other crap. And here's, and I've also found some food they left too. Yeah. Here, I actually put up some video on Twitter. I'm going to put that video in here now. You can take a look at it. And this is what I've been dealing with. It's been a slow, disgusting, and painful process. I'll leave you with this video, guys. Have a good one. I'll have more content up later this week. The former tenants, as I was cleaning, I saw this. Let me rephrase. They left apple juice down here. And the apple juice, no, this is not something with my camera. It is that dark. The apple juice is fucking black. Excuse me as I go kill myself. I'm going to vomit. Look at this. This is even darker than the other apple juice. And look at the date. You wanted me to show you the date of the other one, but I'm not taking it out of the bag again. Sell by September 22nd, 2010. It's almost 6 years old. Man, I should open it up. I'm kind of thirsty. Yummy.